Well, it's that time of year again in Japan, when just for a very short time you can experience one of the country's most iconic sights, the beautiful Japanese cherry blossoms, or sakura. Today we'll dive into this iconic symbol of Japan and unveil some interesting facts that you just might not have known. But before we jump in, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our interesting explorations into Japan. Fact 1. Ancient Roots. Cherry blossoms have been a part of Japanese culture for centuries, with records of their cultivation dating back to as early as the 8th century during the Nara period. The practice of cherry blossom viewing, or Hanami, also has ancient origins, where aristocrats would gather to appreciate the beauty of the blossoms and compose poetry. They also became associated with the samurai warrior class during the feudal period. The samurai admired the delicate yet resilient nature of the blossoms, seeing parallels with their own lives where they would prepare to sacrifice themselves for their lords. Cherry blossoms have also been a popular subject in Japanese art, literature, and poetry for centuries. From traditional woodblock prints to contemporary paintings, beauty of sakura have been immortalized by renowned artists. Many classical Japanese poems known as haiku and tanka also feature cherry blossoms as a central theme, evoking emotions of beauty, transient, and nostalgia. Fact 2. Symbol of transience. Did you know that cherry blossoms are not just flowers, but powerful symbols deeply rooted in Japanese culture? With a lifespan of only 1 or 2 weeks, the fleeting beauty of cherry blossoms symbolizes the ephemeral nature of life, a concept known as mono no aware. This philosophy teaches people to appreciate and savor the present moment, as the blossoms bloom for only a short period before scattering in the wind. Or more plainly, enjoy life because 1 minute you're here and the next you're gone. They also signal the end of winter and the beginning of spring, with the promise of warmer weather, new beginnings, and fresh opportunities. Fact 3. Variety galore. Here's a fun fact. There are over 200 different varieties of cherry blossoms in Japan. Each variety offers its own unique beauty and charm, contributing to the rich tapestry of sakura culture celebrated throughout the country during Hanami season. Perhaps the most well-known is the Somei Yoshino, or Yoshino cherry. It is the most iconic and widely recognized variety of cherry blossom in Japan, and features single-petaled, pale pink to white flowers with 5 petals. Known for its abundant blooming in early spring, Somei Yoshino trees are often planted along streets, in parks, and around historical sites, creating stunning avenues of blossoms during the spring. Yaezakura, or double-flowered cherry, are characterized by their double-petaled flowers, and they have a fuller and more robust appearance compared to the Somei Yoshino. They come in various colors including pink, white, and pale yellow, and bloom slightly later than Somei Yoshino, typically in mid to late April. They are often favored for their ornamental value and are commonly found in gardens and temple grounds. Shidarezakura, or weeping cherry. These trees are renowned for their graceful, cascading branches that create a picturesque weeping effect. They feature delicate, pink or white flowers that hang in clusters along drooping branches, and bloom around the same time as Somei Yoshino, from late March to early April. These trees are often planted in parks and gardens, where their elegant form adds a touch of serenity to the landscape. Kanzan, or Kwanzan cherry. Known for their profusion of double-petaled, deep pink flowers that create a stunning display, they bloom slightly later than the Somei Yoshino, usually in mid to late April. These trees are prized for their ornamental value and are popular choices for landscaping and ornamental gardens. Here's a strange tree near my house that has both pink and white flowers on the same tree. I've no idea what kind they are, but I've never seen them in other places in Japan. Fact 4. The Sakura Front. Each year, the Japanese Meteorological Agency, or JMA, try saying that one a few times in a row, tracks the cherry blossom front, known as Sakura Zensen. This is a unique and highly anticipated phenomenon in Japan that refers to the gradual northward progression of cherry blossom blooming across the country during springtime. The JMA uses weather data, including temperature, humidity, and sunlight hours, to forecast when cherry blossoms will start blooming and reach full bloom in different regions of Japan. They release these forecasts several weeks before the front starts and are eagerly awaited by locals, tourists, and businesses planning Hanami events and cherry blossom viewing trips. And it's not only local tourists that plan trips and events around the forecast. Millions of visitors from around the world plan to visit to Japan during this time, which is a huge boost to local economies. Fact 5. Blossoms of Unity. In Japan, cherry blossoms have a remarkable ability to bring people together. The Sakura season is full of Hanami, or flower viewing parties, and are a cherished tradition where friends, family, and even strangers gather under these stunning trees to appreciate their beauty and enjoy each other's company. Alcohol is often a key part of the event.
Oh yeah.
Though it doesn't have to be. And you can see people drinking and enjoying each other's company from the early morning to late at night. Or early morning. Or whatever. It's a beautiful reminder of the power of unity and togetherness, bringing people together to celebrate the beauty of nature and the arrival of spring. Fact 6. Global Phenomenon. Did you know that the allure of cherry blossoms extends far beyond Japan's borders? The Japanese government have exported these trees strategically to promote cultural diplomacy, friendship, and the enduring beauty of Japanese nature to many parts of the world. This tradition of gifting cherry trees to other countries began in the early 20th century, with the first recorded instance being in 1912, when Japan gifted 3,000 cherry trees to the United States, including a gift of the trees from the Tokyo mayor, Yukio Ozaki, to Washington, D.C. This sparked an annual tradition of the National Cherry Blossom Festival there. Over the years, the Japanese government has continued to export cherry trees to other countries as a form of cultural diplomacy. These gifts help strengthen diplomatic ties and foster goodwill between Japan and its international partners. Cherry trees were often planted in prominent locations such as botanical gardens, parks, and government buildings, where they became symbols of friendship and beauty. Even Hanami festivals began to emerge in various parts of the world, including the United States, Canada, South Korea, and Europe. This export of cherry trees continues to this day and is an important part of the Japanese government's efforts to promote cultural exchange and strengthen diplomatic relations. Here are a couple of shots of walking through cherry tree paths in my neighborhood in Nagoya. Hopefully you can get a good feel of what it's like to experience these amazing blossoms. Well, as always, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as push that notification bell to never miss more tidbits from Japan.